Great morning! Great morning! Great morning! Great morning! Great morning! Let's go! I'm back! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Great morning! Let's go! Great morning! Let's go! Let's go! Hey. Oh. Oh. Hey. Hey. We are bursting through the barricades. We are warriors. Hey, I won't let them break me down the dust. I know that there's a place for us. For we are glorious. Hey, let's go. Get up. Get up. Hey, hey, hey. I am brave. I am bruised. I am who I'm meant to be. Hey, let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, hey, hey. Oh, oh. Great morning. Great morning. Let's go. Hey. When the sharpest words want to cut me down, I'm gonna send a flood, I'm gonna drown them out. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be. This is me. Great morning. Great morning, great morning, great morning, great morning, great morning, great morning. I am super excited. I'm full of energy. Today is Wednesday, and today is another blessing. Today is another blessing to be happy. Today is another blessing to be thankful. You woke up, you made it, and now it's time to find your lane. That's what we're going to talk about this morning. I was, just walking around my house, and right before Trina called me, I was standing at my board, and I was writing down the topic for this morning. And when I thought about today's topic, we have to learn to start respecting people in the lane that they are in. See, sometimes there's a person that's out there and they're doing their show, they're doing their radio show, they're doing something to what they believe in. And we can't be looking at that person and saying who they think they are. We can't be looking at that person and saying, oh, this is not what you should be doing. We can't be looking at that person and saying they need to sit down. because that person has found their lane to what they believe. And when this person is going through their lane, it's going to look a little bumpy. It's going to look a little rough. It's going to look a little wavy. It's going to look a little unwell put together. It's going to look a little not organized. But just watch that person to see if they continue to be consistent. And I can guarantee you that if they stay consistent, if you stay consistent, you will perfect your lane. You will perfect your lane. Every time I think about, me doing this show and, when I first started out, I was looking back at all of my YouTube videos that would pop up, and it would show me speaking and it would show me talking, and I would be walking to the gym, or I would be in the back of an Uber, and I would just want to talk to the people. I didn't have a rhythm. I didn't have a beginning. I didn't have a middle. I didn't have an end. All I knew was that I had something inside of me that I wanted to release to other people, because I had experienced so much shit. I had experienced so much to where even when I'm always talking to people, when they say, damn, you went through that. Damn, you did that. Damn, you really was there. Damn, you've been traveling and doing this since you was like 15. Damn, like how you traveled the whole world at 16 years old? And it was like, I knew I had so much bottled experience that I wanted to share with people. But when I started, I never looked polished. I never knew the personal development side. I never knew all of the tricks. Nobody ever pulled me to the side and say, hey, you need to do it like this, or you need to do it like that. So I kept going, I kept going, I kept growing, I kept going, I kept growing, and I kept growing until I was able to hold a 1-hour conversation. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can speak on their experiences and tell the story to keep people intrigued. But see, let me just tell you this, and this is why I'm saying this, because everything is not for myself anymore. It's for me to give it away so therefore you can do it. That's what my show is all about. When I was reading my book and it was given a synopsis of who I was on the back of the book, and it just says, all I really do is speak to people to teach them to believe again, to believe in themselves, the old and the new generation, teaching them to believe in themselves, to learn how to think, because I know where I was. Just like I was sitting back and I was thinking and I was saying, damn, I always wanted to do a book. I always wanted to write a book. To me, that's big. In the middle of the pandemic, here's my story. In the middle of the pandemic, within a period of 5 months, I put my book together. And the book ain't, I was thinking about, I was like, nah, I don't want to use a picture of me on the cover. Because I know how people are. People will see a picture of you and judge you real quick. I don't want them to judge me real quick. I don't want the book to be looking like it's a book to glorify me because I want the fame. I want people to read the story. The story is more important than a picture of me on the cover of it. I was thinking about when I go to the airport, when I see books in the airport, what they look like. What is a person, what is going to gravitate to the person that is black, white, Indian, Jamaican, Haitian, that is going to gravitate to every ethnic background? The title alone is going to captivate people. Don't let food control you. Everybody loves food. Everybody loves food. But I'm saying all of that to say this. It was really bumpy for me. And it's going to seem bumpy for you when you're building your success. It's going to look so bumpy. It's going to look like it's never, ever going to happen. Everybody ain't going to give you the secrets and the tricks and the thises and the that's and all of those things. You got to be consistent. You got to be persistent. You got to stay in your lane in order to find what you're waiting for at the end of the finish line. A lot of times it's going to always seem like nothing is going to happen, but I can guarantee you this. Listen to this. Listen to me, y'all. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. The apple don't fall too far from the tree. What am I saying? You say you want a Rolls Royce. Keep saying you want a Rolls Royce. Speak highly of that Rolls Royce. Keep talking about that Rolls Royce. Keep saying you want this, you want it, you got to eat, sleep, breathe, shit it. All of that stuff. Keep looking it up on Google. Stay from going on Shade Room. Go look on Google at your dream car. Vision it. Print out pictures of it. Hang it around your house. Look at it every day. Don't stop. And I can guarantee you, what you'll mentally start to do is you'll start programming yourself to where you won't fall short from that Rolls Royce. Even if you don't get the Rolls Royce, you might get the Bentley. You're going to come close to it. You ain't going to fall too far from the tree. I can guarantee you that. But what usually happens is that along the way, people begin to lose the faith. I never lost the faith of me doing my book. I never lost the faith of me winning with TLC this time. I never lost the faith. Never. I said, I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. You got to start acting as if you done went crazy a little bit with people. To where people see you and they like, damn, you ain't stopping. You ain't giving up. You know, that's what everybody tell me when they finally see me and meet me. They say, man, listen, your fight is crazy. Your fight is crazy. So many people are now starting to see who I am because I had always been in somebody else's shadow. And y'all know how I talk about that. Y'all know how it is when you are always in somebody else's shadow, always me behind Trina. People don't know what the hell you do. They see Trina. They don't see you. They don't give a damn about you. Sir, who are you? Okay, hey, when you meet people, the first thing that they do, hey, Trina, how you doing? Who's your group? Who's your group? Because they don't know who you are. Then when you go out with Stormy, oh, hey, Stormy, how you doing? Oh, that's the best friend. Bitch, I'm not just the best friend. I work. So when you behind somebody else's shadow, you like, hold on, wait. Let me go do what I need to do. That's like when I look at Manaya and I see her. Manaya don't want to be Stormy's daughter. She wants to be Manaya Canty. And I respect that so much with her. Because you got to understand at some point you have to get in your lane and you got to drive. You got to drive. Because at the end of the day, Stormy money is Stormy money. Trina money is Trina's money. And I got to get in my own lane to make my own money. The same way you got to do. Get in your lane. Find your lane. Find your lane. And grow in it. Go in it. Fail in it. That's what they talk about in my book. I'm talking about failing. Talking about losing. Talking about winning. The winning don't just come easy. The winning don't come to the person that is always saying that they're going to win. The winning comes when you are focused, so focused, so focused to where you're not paying attention to nothing else that's on the side. Nothing else is on the other side of you. You can't even see that stuff. You know them dogs that wear them little things when they can't see and they have to look like this and they can't see. You got to have that energy. You got to have that energy to where you ain't so focused on nothing else that's going on around you. Because at the end of the day, what's the bigger vision, the bigger purpose is where you're trying to go at. Unless you're just doing a lot of talking. Unless you're just doing a lot of talking. And yes, we do have a lot of talkers. The talkers that say, yeah, you know, I want this and I want that. And that's that. You start listening to them so much, then it start sounding retarded. It's like, I'm not even trying to be rude no more. I don't see none of that shit you talk about you want, sir. I don't see none of that shit that you talk about that you want, ma'am. I'm not seeing none of the efforts that you say you want something. You spend more time on social media than you do talking about your own business. When are you going to start sitting down with a notepad with your notes? People are quick to make excuses than they are to go and build something. When I knew that I wanted to get into the music industry, I knew that there was competition. But I don't believe in competition. I believe that he who works the most always wins. See, I already knew that there was going to be other people that were already ahead of me. I already knew that I was coming in as a one-man army. I knew it. I knew that I didn't have anybody that was going to assist me on my journey. That I had to come in and I had to come in swinging. Meaning that I had to come into the music industry and I had to swing as hard as I could. I had one shot. One shot. So you know what I did? I outworked everybody. I did 50 songs a week. 50 songs a week. I sat at home and I wrote 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 and I wrote. Shit, I know if I write 50, I know 4 gotta land. 4 gotta land. 5 gotta land. 7 gotta land. But you got the people that'll do just the minimum. And then they think that that's enough. And that's not only what they do with them fighting for a career. That's what they do with their life. They do the minimum. And you got the whole world doing just the minimum. I was sitting and I was thinking, man, I was looking at this picture. And when I was looking at the picture, I was looking at a picture of 5 successful people on that picture. And when I looked at those 5 successful people, I said, damn, it's true. The ones that are really, really successful are the ones that goes the hardest. There's nothing special about these people, but they just get up every day and be consistent on what it is that they want. Every day that they get up, they're consistent with their fight. You wake up every morning, you already know what Coach Stormy gonna do. Yes or yes. You know she gonna get up. Nine o'clock. 9 o'clock. Hum lum 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 lum. 10 o'clock. Consistency. Consistency. You already know what the play is. But the thing is that are you going to get up and be consistent? Why are you rolling your eyes, Marquita? It's the truth. It's the truth. It's consistent. No days off. If you're trying to go to your next level, why can't you be consistent in your own lane? Why can't you be consistent in your own lane? A lot of y'all want so much success, but a lot of us just do a lot of talking. A lot of us just do a lot of talking. I was so surprised and shocked, honestly. And God forgive me for having negative thoughts. But Miss Nisi called me this morning and she was like, hey, did you see Tiffany? And I said, no, what did Tiffany do? She said, Tiffany just had a whole tea party. I said, wow, really? She had a tea party? She said, yeah. A lot of people came and showed up to the event. I said, okay. She listening. And see, that's what I'm talking about. When you got those people that's on your team, I just talked about Tiffany yesterday. I said, I don't know what the hell this girl doing right now. And then boom, she popped out and did her a transformation party. Had a room full of women. I said, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. When you got leaders on your team that you ain't got to call them and check on them and then rub them the right way for them to go build their own business. The same stuff that I be talking about is the consistency. The same reason why it's always the same faces is because it's the people that are always stepping up out of their boundaries. Y'all got to be willing to stand out of your boundaries. Some of y'all got questions. Who's this? Let me see. I don't see the questions. The question box. Hold on, let me see something. I don't know what this new thing is they got. Hold on. You got to be willing to stand out of your boundaries, step out of your boundaries. Nothing is going to, listen, I'm going to be honest, like y'all know I just be honest. Seriously. Whatever you've been doing has got you where you are right now. Whatever you are doing right now has got you where you are. So what are you going to do to go to the next level? That means that, boom, you're going to have to maybe lose some weight. Boom, you may have to stop talking to a few people because your mindset ain't really all together. Boom, you might need to say, you know what, I might need to just really start hanging around some more winners because the people that I'm really hanging around, they really setting me back. They're really setting me back. The next person that you're supposed to become don't even look like what you look like. Great morning, coach. That person don't even look like you. Seriously. You've been wearing them same hairdos. The same hairdos. I don't mean to put the lady business out there. And when I called her this morning, I told her, she was like, I don't know what's going on. And I said, what's going on, Miss Nisi? What's wrong? She said, I've been having high blood pressure. I said, well, you might need to lay off all of the salt. She said, yeah, but I don't cook with the salt no more. I say, well, what's going on then? She was like, I don't know. I told her, I say, well, you know what, Miss Nisi? I say, you know what I realized? Every time I probably get to like 200 pounds and I start getting overweight, I start getting high blood pressure. I start feeling dizzy. I start feeling like I can't breathe, all of this stuff. She was like, oh my God, you're not 200 pounds. I say, no, I'm not 200 pounds. She say, I'm 200 pounds. I say, Miss Nisi, that's your fucking problem. You 5'4", walking around here with 200 pounds. Some of y'all need to know what y'all weight is supposed to be for y'all height. Y'all ain't thick. You're not thick. You are fat and overweight. Coach Stormy, how long was you thinking you was thick? When we looked at this one video, you couldn't tell Stormy she wasn't thick. Talking about she started walking, ass started bouncing all over the place. We so stuck in the mindset from the strip club, what girls used to look like back in the strip clubs and all of this, and not even realizing you carrying so much fucking weight that is pulling you back. Yeah, you fat. Miss Nisi, you need to lose that weight. You're supposed to be wearing, here she go. I said, Miss Nisi, you probably should be wearing somewhere in like 130 or something like that. You 5'4". Oh, but I'm going to start looking anorexic. Oh, because you rather look thick. You rather look thick. You rather look thick, y'all, and be unhealthy. Seriously. The new person that is going to take you to your success don't look like who you are. Yeah, broke shouldn't be an option for nobody. And I get it. I do get it. Because I've been there. I know what it feels like to wake up and then you like, damn, ain't no money out here on the streets. But every time that I think back to that person that I was when I used to speak like that, is no money on the streets, I was hanging around the wrong group of people. I didn't have the mindset that I have now. Like, it's fucked up if you got a person that's giving you the game, that's helping you to get your mindset, and then now you still broke. That's a problem. Because that means that you're lazy. That means that you're not putting in the energy and the efforts to grow. That means that you are not really, really, really believing. Thank you, Sheila. That means that you're not really, really believing in whatever it is that you want. All these people ain't no damn special as super aliens. Basically, it's just a scale that shows who works the hardest. Look at your neighbors. Go look at your neighbors. Just look at them. Just stare at them. Don't tell them what you're looking at. Look at your neighbors wherever you live at. If you live in the projects, look at your neighbors. Just look at them and say, he right. Because she never do nothing. And then if you live in a nice, expensive area, look at your neighbors. Don't you see they always get up and they go to work? Or they get up and they go run their business. All you gotta do is look at your neighbors. What are your neighbors doing? Have you fallen victim to be a product of the environment of your neighborhood? That's a good one. Have you fallen victim to being a product of your environment, of your neighborhood? Or are you going to be the person that is going to outwork everybody and your neighbors are going to be your old neighbors? That's just the bottom line to it. That's just the bottom line. When the last apartment that I had, I hope she ain't on, I was so embarrassed where I used to live at. And I'm going to tell you why. I was so embarrassed in my last apartment because I moved to this place and I just knew that it was secluded. I knew that it was very, very private, which it was. It was very, very private, all of this stuff. But how the hell I moved next door to a girl that I went to school with? And I was like, oh my fucking God. I'm embarrassed because now every time something go wrong, she in my DM and she's sending me something from my DM. You left your lights on. All of this stuff. But then it was also the embarrassment of I'm supposedly supposed to have so much more, but I'm her neighbor. Yeah. It's a good one. Because now it's like every time you posted something on social media, you posting this, you posting all that, but it's like you live right next door. You live right next door. But here's the irony of it all. I was only there for one motherfucking year. And I was busting my ass every time that I got up to every time that I laid down to get that money to move into this house. So I hope she's still watching me. And I hope that I became an example to where that you ain't got to stay stuck for long. Because when I ended up moving to that place, this is how the devil tried to work. I had done finally got my credit together on the 5th year of me staying in my apartment. I finally had done got my credit together, hooked up with this credit lady who got my shit together so good. It was amazing. And my credit is still good. Thank God. But then it was like time for me to get the house. I didn't have all of the money. So it's like I had the credit together, but then I ain't had the money. I don't know what I was thinking, but it ain't work. So I said, let me find this next place, move to this next place, and God knows I am not about to get comfortable in this place. I got so comfortable. I made myself so uncomfortable that I moved on the second floor. So I had to go up the stairs. I hated stairs. I still hate stairs. I don't like houses with stairs, period. It's just too much too much back and forth for me. Not that I don't even want to exercise, but that's just too much. That's my opinion. Long story short, I said that I'm going to be there for 1 year. I'm not renewing no more lease. Don't ask me about it. I'm getting the hell up out of there. And Lord beholds, November 26th, I was moving the fuck out into this house. But what I'm saying is that I believed it. I knew it. And a lot of times y'all know it too. Y'all know that y'all want to go to y'all next level. Y'all know that you got to put in the extra work. You know you got to go a little harder. You know you got to stop spending. You know you got to start saving a little bit. You know that relationship ain't good. You know it. And then half of the time you blaming and saying that somebody else holding you back, but it's really you. It's really you. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about what you're going through. Nobody cares about your circumstances. When you keep talking about all the excuses that you go through, that you fighting against, nobody cares. Everybody loves the ones that goes through the circumstances and the excuses and they win. That's the only people that stand up and make it look good at the end of the day. Those are the only ones that look like the victorious ones. Is the ones that went through it and made it through. Not the ones that always talking about, oh, you know what, because I just couldn't find this. Oh, you know what? Oh, because all I had was $20. Oh, no, yeah, because my mama this, that, and the third. It's like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You sound stupid. It's like you want somebody to have sympathy for you, for your career, your life. This is your life that we talking about. And you got to get to that point to where you look yourself in the mirror and you say, we ain't losing. And nothing is going to stop us from losing. Because we ain't going to lose. Nothing going to stop us from winning. Nothing is going to stop us from winning. Yeah. Every time that you get an obstacle that come in your way and something happens, you know what you're supposed to do? Boom, pick it up. Boom, pick it up. Find another route. Find another route. Shit, that's what I used to do when the stores used to say, oh, this ain't work. Oh, Stormy could tell you. Oh, we didn't play. We did not play. I would sit on the phone and call Stormy. The people would be like, listen, let me tell you. When we used to write checks, we knew we had to go get what we wanted to go get. It wasn't no go home and don't come back with the goods. What are you talking about? This is how we got to make our money. I don't give a damn if Becky told me no. If Becky act like she was getting on the phone and she was calling the police, give me my ID, give me that check, and I'm hauling ass. I can't take no chances of Becky stealing my ID or taking it from me. No. You crazy? That means now I got to start all over again. I'm going to the next store. I'm going to be a little bit more polished. The same way y'all got to learn how to do with y'all TLC. I'm going to the next store, and when I get in that next store, I'm going to ask the lady to let me use the phone. As soon as she not looking, because I'm going to act like I'm calling the bank or the telecheck or whoever it is I need to call, I'm getting on the phone and I'm calling Stormy. I'm getting on the phone and I'm calling Stormy. Matter of fact, let me call her, see if she answers. Let's see if we could do a role play real quick.
Your call has been...
She ain't answer. Hold on. I'll see if telecheck answer, ma'am. Let's see if she answer. See if the lady from telecheck answer. Hold on. I need the lady from telecheck to answer. She didn't answer. But I'm calling. As soon as she answered the phone, guess what? Hold on. Yeah. Soon as I'm calling her for telecheck, she getting on the phone. No, listen, it was serious. Stormy gonna get on the phone. Yes, excuse me, can you tell me the customer's name, please? Give her the whole information. I don't even know who Stormy is right now at this point, because I got these goods right here that I need to get here. I need these goods right here. I need to pay my rent, because it's the first of the month. Let me see.
Your call has...
Don't. This time, asking me all of these questions. Can I please the lady? She need to speak to the lady. Now she's on the phone and she's asking the lady, does the ID look like the person? She's saying, what's the driver's license number? What's the date of birth? And then the lady looking at me. The lady done started looking at me like, yeah, man. Looks like, and you know when they start saying, and yeah. Yeah. You might need to tell about it. The lady is on the phone talking to Stormy. The lady says, okay, well, how much is the transaction? Well, this is for $169.54. Stormy says, okay, well, I'm gonna have to put you on hold. Stormy put the people on hold and come back and say, and I'm out. And I'm out. And I'm out. Then now it's Stormy turn to go to the store. And guess who the teller check man? Me. Oh, and people get real mad when you ain't answer the phone. It's a business. It's work. But see, some of y'all will go to the store and then they told you no, and then it'll be like, this too much. Stormy calling me. Reggie, I'm getting ready to go in the store. The checks ain't going through too good. So I need for you to make this go through. Hello? This is Eric with Telecheck. How can I help you? Hi, Eric. How are you? This is Armanti. That was her name, Armanti. That was Stormy's name for a very long time, Armanti. Going in the stores. Because that's where our mindset was. That's all we knew. But we wanted more. It ain't like we really wanted to make a living off of it. We just wanted to get ahead because we didn't know how to get ahead any other way. It was always about going to make that quick dollar. Of course, it grew from checks to other stuff. I'm just telling you where it started from. But I'm just telling you too, is that the person that you need to become doesn't look like who you are. Doesn't look like who you are, doesn't talk like the way that you talk. The person who you need to become is somebody that is in your mind already. And you didn't even know that that's the person that you need to become. That person that you got in your mindset that she's so professional. She dress a certain kind of way. She talk a certain kind of way. She drive a certain kind of car. You got that person already envisioned in your mind. You know who that person is, who you pretend to be when you walking in and out of the stores. You know who that person is every time that you done did a little something, who you became to be. Even if you turn into that person to where you was the drug man, you start turning a little, you start counting your money a little different. But when you ain't got no drugs, you count your money like this. But when you got the drug money, you like, yeah. That's the person that you need to become 24/7. But you got to take that negative mindset or whatever it is that you're doing or were doing to now go into a positive. I'm so glad that I ain't got to go write no motherfucking checks. Only checks I write is my own. And don't use my checks because the checks that I got, it don't even have no money in there. I got to put the money in there because I know how it was when I was doing fraud. So I'm a little ahead of all you. Just being honest. All my checks gonna bounce because I got to put the money in there for the checking account. Oh, I'm very, very smart and intuitive. Yeah. Because I know there's somebody out there like me starting at day 8 and starting at day beginning. But it's going to stop with me. You got to understand when you're going in your lane, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be bumpy. It's going to be rough. We got to stop judging people that are going in their lanes too. If they put in the effort and they trying to go towards something, embrace them. Embrace them. If you see somebody trying to do something, Like Miss Spades, I see you keep doing your show. Keep going. Don't stop doing your show. You never know what that's going to turn out for you. I watch her do her show at whatever time it is that she do it in the evenings. I don't look at her no different. I look at her like, damn, that's just how I started. Everybody got their starting point. She gonna learn to perfect it. I got so much respect for her doing her show. Everybody should be taking advantage of doing some kind of shit online. You don't know what the hell it could turn into be. This was a mistake. But look at it. I got a group of people that love the fuck out of me. I got a group of people that support the hell out of me. We are family, and they'll fuck you up about me. Straight up. So at the end of the day, I didn't know it was going to turn into this. But now I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep growing. Because if these people see something in me, that means that there's a whole group of more people that's on the way that's going to see something too. So you got to stay consistent in your lane. You got to stay consistent in your lane. I'm no different from none of y'all. All y'all got to do is just start believing in yourself a little more. Believe in yourself a little more. And take it to the next level. That's it. It's nothing else in between. Nothing else.
I am not a stranger to the
I can't wait till Friday to get here. Some of y'all are so pathetic. I'm just going to be honest. Some of y'all are just so pathetic. Because it's like, I don't know where y'all mindsets be at. It's like if you, and thank God for this new thing that PayPal got. Because there's people just trying to get refunds. And it's like, I get it. Okay, you can't make it no more. But if I can't make it to some shit no more, I'm not finna just sit there and tell the people I ain't make the charges. Y'all pathetic. But thanks to PayPal, they ain't returning shit back. And if they give you the money back, they giving it back from them, not me. Because they got this little new system. Just being honest. Some of y'all just so pathetic. And I'm just going to call it how I see it because I don't fuck with fake people. Some of y'all just pathetic. And then you get on here like a Christian. That's why I don't believe y'all church people. But, you know, I don't bite my tongue. So I had to say what I had to say. Because if I didn't say what I wanted to say, it would make me a fake. So, other than that, I can't wait till Friday for all of y'all. All of y'all been waiting and anticipating this whole thing for 3 months. Friday is going to be amazing. Saturday is going to be amazing. And Sunday, we're going to turn the fuck up. All right? Hey, let's go. We're going to go to Coach Stormy for meditation. Hey. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.
who I'm meant to be. This is me.